Here was good, child boys. It's Zed here, back with another video, and today we're gonna be talking about Banger. Yesterday, as you guys know, that Leah Rubin released a video about console updates and stuff like that that they are working with Nintendo and Xbox and Sony as well.
Really hard at work, working with our development partners, also the console partners, Nintendo, Sony, Xbox. We are really excited to coordinate the final submissions and approvals and get launched on all of those consoles. Stay tuned. So soon.
Sony as well. I mean, this is huge. This is really huge. And she mentioned that they are actually partners with these companies. This is literally $1 trillion like combined worth, you know what I mean, of companies. And my reason of making this video is because this is kind of huge for Wiz and KingsIsle. As you guys know, if this connection or if this thing or that's going on right now, that having like Wiz on these platforms, if it becomes something and and they actually succeed at what they are doing, I mean, it's a huge change, for Wiz, and whether we need updates and stuff like that, things can be very different because Sony is technically under Microsoft, and this is huge because this is one of the biggest news that WIZARD101 is actually talking about. In my personal opinion, this is just something that I've been really talking about on my TikTok videos. Like, I make kind of skits of other video games characters, you know what I mean, kind of combine Wiz with that, whether it's Avatar, whether it's League, whether it's Apex, whether it's Marvel Rivals, all these cool things. Developers come over to KingsIsle and actually like maybe work on the game more, and this is kind of my point of view and what I'm really thinking about. And this is good. The council, it starts with the council release, and that when the council becomes really good and successful, and maybe if they can work on making that thing free, I think this is a huge step, because a lot of players will play WIZARD101 on the console, and that kind of shows that this game is a huge success. But I'm not really sure how they're going to do things, because KingsIsle kind of want to make, they want to make money and all that, but it is kind of crazy that this is happening. And I'm pretty sure this is like a step forward into the right direction. And I just don't want KingsIsle to literally go on these platforms just to make money. I understand that they have to do what they have to do, but they actually need to collab. They need to engage with their devs and make them, kind of like work on the game, maybe have them, kind of like sign things, and I don't know, it's just collab in general. I feel like this game can use a lot of PvP and PvE updates. The storyline, maybe they kind of need to kind of like make it very cool. Upcoming worlds, more updates. Every time there's an update in this game, like, I genuinely have this huge smile on my face, because I kind of want to go over what's going on in PvP, because I'm a PvP content creator, so I kind of like to talk about that. So it's kind of like a matter of time. I genuinely think that this might be a huge change. It might be a huge step forward, and I feel like these companies kind of need to understand that WIZARD101 is literally one of the best games I've played. It's up there. It is $1 billion. I've said it several times. It is $1 billion company, and they actually need to kind of look into it and say, yeah, this is I really hope that something comes out of this. I really do, because if it does, I think Wiz will blow up, and it will become one of the best games out there. So honestly, Wiz is super chill. You can just literally quest, you can PvP, you can do tournaments and stuff like that. I feel like that stuff needs to be worked on first. And the main reason why I'm excited for all this is because when you have companies like that, kind of, looking over this game and paying attention to how like cool it is, I mean, they're gonna be interested. They're gonna be, obviously trying to like, look into it, and that is the main reason why I need to like talk about this. So I hope everything goes well for them, and I hope Sony kind of actually partners and becomes like, you know what I mean, Wiz's, main, kind of have their eyes on Wiz. So that's just what I'm thinking. And it's not just Sony, it's Xbox, it's Nintendo, and these companies are huge. Like, it's not a joke. They're huge companies, and hopefully maybe Riot Games. I think that's kind of like my, personal favorites. I feel like Riot Games will just literally change the whole perspective of Wiz. I feel like that would be a great collab as well, or a great partner, Riot Games. So you kind of want to like, collab with all these amazing, companies. So I feel like that's just what's gonna, change the game, change Wiz forever, forever. Because I'm not going to be playing any other game. I'm not. I'm on Wiz. If Wiz is constantly making updates and constantly making PvP changes and bringing back tournaments and fixing the balancing issue in team PvP and all these activities, and this is happening every 2 weeks, every month, maybe it's over with. I'm literally uninstalling every other game, and we're on Wiz, we're on Twitch, we're Discording, we're literally talking about this game. So this is huge news. Honestly, I don't really like playing any other games. League is boring, Marvel Rivals is boring, everything takes a lot of energy to play. But Wiz is like, this is it. This is it. All you have to do is just literally go in your deck, sit your deck, go in PvE, do whatever you want, and just play with your friends while you're on Discord. This is why this game is like super, super cool. This is what I'm literally telling y'all. So I glazed so much. All right, I'm pretty much done for this video, and I hope y'all enjoy. And I feel like this is it. If they actually keep doing this is gonna be big. All right, hope y'all enjoyed the video, and leave a like and sub.